everybody. Welcome to Why We Love Horror Trivia. Aaron does not like that I'm wearing a Michigan Wolverines hat. But the story behind this hat, you see, my son is named Logan, and I did name him after the comic book character Wolverine. And then his aunt got him this hat because, it's Wolverines in school. But he's too cool, so he refuses to wear it. So I wear it because I famously went to debate camp at the University of Michigan between my freshman and sophomore years of high school. So that's why I wear this hat.
Well, I'm doing well. I was better after that story, and I like your son Logan more after that story, which always going up. Team Logan here, but really excited about this match tonight. The Crazed Butt Stabbers, best name in all of trivia. Dylan just will not let go of that name. It's insane, and that's Dylan and Zach. Or Bill, whichever you refer to him as. And then Anthony and Luis, never sober, sometimes scary. One of the hardest names in this league to say.
It's so hard that you didn't say it's never sober, somewhat scary.
I think I say it the wrong way every time. But either way, Anthony and Luis, two of the best in the world. Not at trivia, just at being humans. So
let's bring those great humans in. Here they are.
Good
humans.
Hi. Humans, yeah. We are playing famously very unpleasant humans today. Dylan, Zach, we all know them as being very unpleasant, very hard to be around, very rude. So I'm not looking forward to this at all. I think this time we will win, which is cool because, like I said, I really don't like these guys at all. That's my cup of tea.
Good stuff.
Wow. Go ahead.
Yeah, Luis just took all the fire out of that one, so I'm just gonna do this and let's get this going.
We'll bring in your non-drinking team today. Dylan Vanthuyne, Zach Messinger, the Crazed Butt Stabbers. Guys, how are you doing?
Oh damn.
There you go, Dylan. Hell yeah, Dylan.
Oh, hell yeah.
There we go.
Dylan, you should have messaged me. I would have gotten in on it.
I'm feeling pretty good. I was going to make a joke about how making reference to my last Why We Love Horror match and how I'm so relieved to be playing two people that I actually really like and respect. But then they were mean to me in their pre-match interviews, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah. Luis barely escaped the just the clips with his life against me, but yeah.
Oh, man, a lot of heat in this match that I wasn't ready for. But,
what did I do?
Actually, you're fine.
We're here for 3 rounds of team horror trivia. So in these matches, the whiteboard round comes first. Prior to the match, both teams gave me 4 categories. I wrote 8 questions worth 1 point apiece. Wrote them down in the order they were drafted. Everyone's going to have 15 seconds to write their answers on their board. After that time, I'll say pens down. They'll turn their boards around. They'll say their answer. They'll show their answer when they're called upon. They get a point for each correct answer. If they get them all correct, there's a 9th bonus question. And for the duration of this match, both teams have 4 repeats of 1 challenge because I'm generous. Any questions before we get started? No. Well, let's go to the first question, which is in the Final Destination franchise. Who is the first director to direct a second Final Destination film?
So I used to, with a ton of trailers, cover my head and bury my head and cover my eyes and everything. I've kind of let go of that a little bit. I just don't pay attention to trailers. With Final Destination, I'm at that point, not watching any trailers. I don't trust them.
Same.
Sounds good. The trailer for the new one out yet? I haven't seen it.
I think there's been a bunch of new trailers with the playoffs.
Well, Anthony.
James. It's a director question.
All right. Dylan.
Halfway there.
Is his name James Wong?
Luis.
James Wong.
Fuck.
And Zach.
From Snakes on a Plane fame, David R. Ellis.
James Wong.
Director
I thought I was being racist.
He directed 1 and 3. David Ellis did direct 2 and 4.
Oh, okay. I read that wrong.
My bad, Luis. I should have wrote what I thought.
It's cool.
But Anthony is correct. So 1.5 to 1 because Anthony did get James.
Question number 2. Child's Play. In Child's Play, what is the first name of the voodoo practitioner who was Charles Lee Ray's mentor while he was still a living human? I don't know why I got so.
He's a dead body.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that was.
mentoring him when he was just a corpse. He definitely stopped.
I wish that this the voodoo guy came back, or voodoo person, I should say. Sorry.
When they rebooted the second time, maybe.
4,
Ugh,
3,
God.
2, 1. Over to Dylan.
I said Frank.
All right, Luis.
I said Steve.
All right, Zach
Well, this is awkward, Anthony. I also said James.
and Anthony.
Well, I said John this time.
John is correct.
Oh, good job, man.
Anthony gets the point here.
Hey, that's a new one.
I just kept James on his board.
Moving
twice.
on to Don Coscarelli. How does Elvis destroy the mummy at the end of Bubba Hotep? And the general answer is fine.
Like I said, every time this movie comes up, pretty good movie.
Yeah,
That's fun.
I'll probably do to rewatch it soon because I feel like I can write more questions about it.
I mean, it gets asked about every single match. It feels like.
And every time Dylan's around. 5,
Yeah, it's true.
3, 2, 1. Luis, how does he do it?
He burns it. He burns the mummy.
Zach,
I guessed he crushed it.
Anthony,
I started the right explosion, but I didn't get it.
and Dylan.
Sets it on fire.
Burns it, sets it on fire. I'll accept those answers.
I like this movie too.
All right. Question number 4, and John Carpenter. Who plays Crow's second in command, Tony Montoya, in Vampires?
God damn it.
I mean, this movie is just gross.
But the guy who plays Terry Silver's in it. He's great.
It's really like the opposite of passing the Bechdel test. This movie. It really
Yeah.
I guess I'd be failing the Bechdel test.
Yeah, it definitely fails the Bechdel test. 1,000%.
3, 2, 1. Zach.
This is not my day. I just said not Dan Aykroyd.
Okay, we'll see. Anthony.
I think I'm going to be upset. Daniel Baldwin?
Dylan.
I knew there was a Baldwin in this movie. I said Stephen Baldwin.
And Luis Navidad.
I could just remember that James Woods is in this movie, so
It is Daniel Baldwin.
I did erase Stephen.
Anthony with another data question.
Whenever it's a Puffy Baldwin, it's always Daniel.
Yes.
Moving on to Mia Goth. What's the last question Maxine has asked during her audition interview in Maxine? And I won't be a douchebag if you're close, you'll get it.
Oh, man. Remember the disappointment of when you saw this movie? Well, you pretended to like it for a minute, so I guess
I didn't. I do like it. It's just not as good as X or Pearl. I mean, it's Kevin Bacon FTW.
I've come around on it. It's trash.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back over to Anthony.
Can I see your breasts?
Dylan.
Yeah, don't like that we all have screenshots of us holding this up on our boards. That can too.
Yes, Luis.
I didn't have it.
Oh, Luis knows better. Zach.
I am very upset. I started writing asked to see her Brett and then I ran out of time.
Right.
Yeah. Can you remove your top? Can we see your breasts? Yes, those are fine versions of it.
Well, just me and you, Dylan. Just me and you with those screenshots.
Don't worry, sending it to Christina right now, no problem.
Yep.
2010s. Go ahead.
I hope.
Go ahead.
Question number 6. The events of Rec 3 Genesis take place during what kind of event? Only made it through the first rec. I liked it, obviously.
I like those holes.
It's good.
Yeah,
I
I also
also
saw
recently.
Quarantine in theaters when I was like 12 or 13, so I hadn't seen Rec, and I like Quarantine.
Yeah, the worst rec is part 4, and it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that one not found footage?
That one is not found footage, and this one is like mostly found footage.
Okay. 5, 4. Forgot was my question. 3, 2, 1. My bad. Dylan.
Said earthquake.
All right. Luis.
I believe it's at a wedding.
All right.
Oh.
Zach.
I just guessed hostage case.
And Anthony.
I believe it's at a wedding.
What a beautiful wedding. Yes. For 2 points to the sober and scary team.
And your penultimate question is director filmography. Who directed Eden Lake, The Woman in Black, and 2024's Speak No Evil?
I'm
just going to talk about the good one here. Eden Lake. Watched it with my brother on vacation and Abby. We watched it all together. After you watched that really shitty Linklater movie, Hitman, we wanted to watch something good, so we put
It's not that bad. Actually, I like that one.
That was one where I feel like I watched it differently than everybody else. Like I'm convinced we got
I like parts of Hitman, but the movie as a whole now.
Dude,
Pens down. We'll go to Luis.
James Watkins, I believe.
Sorry, you asked me? James Watkins.
Anthony.
James Wong.
James.
And
I don't have it.
James Watkins is correct.
So close.
James. Just go with James.
James
is my answer for every name now. Every director.
All right. Final question. No perfect rounds. 2010s. Actors' filmographies. Who appears in 2012's films Silent Hill Revelation 3D, Silent Night, Excision, Antiviral, and Vamps?
Yes, they are in all 5 of these movies in the same year. And they're all horror movies. It's crazy.
I've seen 2 of these movies.
I've seen 2 of them as well.
Yeah. Antiviral was good. And so was Excision. They were both good.
Silent Hill Revelation 3D is not.
Wait.
And Vamps is
It's a dog shit movie.
5, 4,
Repeat.
3. All right. In 2010's actors' filmographies, who appears in 2012 in the 2012 films Silent Hill Revelation 3D, Silent Night, Excision, Antiviral, and Vamps? So you've seen Vamps and Silent Hill Revelation 3D.
Yes.
My God.
those are the ones out of this list that I've seen. I do want to see Excision.
Excision's really. I'm surprised.
That's
I'm
a wild
surprised you
movie.
haven't seen Antiviral.
Oh, fuck.
Shame on you. 5, 4. You're out of the family. 3, 2, 1. All right. Over to Zach.
I guess Sean Bean.
All right. Anthony.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
All right. Dylan.
I also said Sean Bean.
And Luis.
Abby Lee is a person that does horror movies sometimes, right?
Everybody is incorrect.
Yeah.
It's Malcolm McDowell. Come on down. Malcolm McDowell.
I originally had Kristen Ritter.
That guy really needs money.
Yeah, he's done so many movies. It's crazy. All right. He's not an Eric Roberts level yet, though. At the end of round 1, Never Sober, Somewhat Scary in the lead, 8-4. But we're going on
What
round
the fuck?
That
has literally never happened before.
All 8 categories from round 1 are now on a wheel. Side that's in the lead, that's Never Sober, Somewhat Scary, has the option to choose the order of play in this round, but both sides will get one opportunity to spin that wheel. Wheel gets spun, you kind of take the category you spin, or you can use one respin. Between those 2 spins, you'll get a category. Once the category is locked in, you're going to get 5 2-point questions in that category. There is multiple choice available. If you elect to do multiple choice, the question is worth 1 point. You get 2 repeats of the options if you'd like. Make sure you say final answer before your final answer or after it, whatever. And look out. If you get something wrong, they're stealing. So let me bring that wheel in. So the categories in the wheel today, we got Final Destination franchise, the Child's Play franchise, Don Coscarelli directed, John Carpenter directed, Mia Goth acted, the decade of the 2010s, director filmographies questions, and 2010s actor filmographies questions. Luis, Anthony, you want to spin first or defer?
What do you say?
We don't ever get to do this, so should we defer for the first time of all time?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Hey. Here is
let's do the norm.
The Crazed Butt Stabbers first spin. All right. And you get the Child's Play franchise. You want to keep that or spin again?
I am not prepared for this category at all. What do you think, Dylan?
I don't really like this franchise, so I think we should spin again.
Okay.
Whoa,
Okay.
wait.
Whoa.
You're
Just
in
kidding. Just kidding. It's great.
Yeah. There you go. This guy.
And the wheel heard you. Oh, there you
Yay.
I was gonna say you should not have said that.
Yeah, you just curse yourself.
Man.
go. Aaron, do you want to ask these Child's Play questions or would you like me to?
Sure, I can ask these. Why not? All right. I know you're not ready, so I'm not going to ask if you're ready. I'm going to just go into the first question, and then we can hear the multiple choice. What is the last weapon we see Andy use on the disembodied Chucky head during the opening scene in Cult of Chucky?
Do you have any idea? Okay.
Scissors, maybe. A knife.
I'm fine with. Wait.
Oh, let's go multiple.
Okay, sure.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, electric knife, B, drill, C, blowtorch, D, taser.
For some reason, I'm thinking drill. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to go with that, we can go with that. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Drill. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Over to the sober and scary crew for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, electric knife, B, drill, C, blowtorch, D, taser.
It's a blowtorch, right?
It's a blowtorch.
Yeah.
Blowtorch. Final answer.
It's a blowtorch for a 1-point steal. Melts them away.
Your second question.
All right. Second question. On what part of their bodies do Chucky and Glenn have matching made in Japan imprints as seen in Seed of Chucky?
Foot, maybe like at the bottom of their foot.
That would probably make the most sense. Sure.
Do you want to go for it and give up a steal?
I
Repeat the question.
Okay.
All right. Your first repeat. On what part of their bodies do Chucky and Glenn have matching made in Japan imprints as seen in Seed of Chucky?
I feel like we kind of need points at this point. We're down 5.
Yeah.
You want to just guess foot?
Sure. Yeah. Foot. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Over to never sober, sometimes scary, or so always scary, whatever it is. On what part of their bodies do Chucky and Glenn have matching made in Japan imprints as seen in Seed of Chucky?
Do you know it off the top?
It's on the inside of the wrist.
Okay.
Inside of the wrist. Final answer.
That is correct for the 2-point steal. All right. Question number 3. How old is Andy at the start of the events in Child's Play 3?
He was a small child in the first one. I guess he was a little bit older in the second. That would maybe make him maybe like 9 or 10 in the second one. So then maybe you want to just guess like 13?
4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Okay, sure.
Your multiple choice options are A, 14, B, 15, C, 16, D, 17.
All right. That is
14.
a little.
Do you want to go 14?
Sure, I'm down.
This is based on nothing. I'm just
I
throwing out numbers.
I did not prep at all for this.
3.
14 final
answer.
That is incorrect. Over to the never sober, sometimes scary crew. A, 14, B, 15, C, 16, D, 17.
16, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think he was 16.
That's the one in military school. Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
Let's say.
I think. Final answer.
16 is correct for the 1-point steal.
He's much older. Yes, he's much older in part 3. Your penalty from reading from Aaron. Go ahead.
Here we go. Alex Vincent appears in how many films in the Child's Play franchise?
Okay, so who's that?
That's the main kid.
Got it.
I want to say 3.
Okay.
You
Go
find
for
if I full spend it? All right.
Yeah.
All right. 3 final answer.
That is incorrect. Over to Anthony and Luis for the 2-point steal. Alex Vincent appears in how many films in the Child's Play franchise?
First one, of course.
First, second. He's not in the third. It's someone different. He's in Cult and he's in Curse. I don't think he shows up in Seed at the end. Oh, wait. No, I don't think he shows up in Seed or...
I don't think in Bright or Seed. Is he in the remake?
No. Well, no.
Then let's go 4.
4, final answer.
That is correct for the 2-point steal.
And those are the exact movies. Season 1, 2, Curse and Cult. That is correct.
Yep. All right, and the final question in the
There's
category.
another one.
Yes, there's one more, just like the series. Which entry in the Child's Play franchise is a directorial debut?
Any ideas?
Don't think it's the first one.
Answer or
The second one, maybe?
5,
Child's Play 2.
4,
Want to guess it?
3, 2.
Child's Play 2, final answer.
That is incorrect over to Anthony and Luis for the 2-point steal. Which entry in the Child's Play franchise is a directorial debut?
Yeah,
I was good for all the others. I'm out now.
That's a director's question. It's not the first one. Okay, it's not the second one. I'm not sure about 3. I don't think. You just want me to go ahead?
I want you to
something.
Yeah, I want you to name whatever makes you feel good.
Okay, I'm not
5,
that sure.
4.
Child's Play 3. Final answer.
That is incorrect. The answer is Seed of Chucky.
That makes sense.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Seed of Chucky is when
Fucking
when the producer took over and directed all the rest of them.
Oh, okay.
All right. Put that back. We will bring about the end of that part of the round. Never Sober Someone Scary getting their score up to 14. And Crazed butts that. Bring the wheel back. Here's your first bit. You get a Final Destination. You want to take that or spinning it?
Luis, this is mostly you. I can help a little, but we do have quite the lead. All we really need to do is like get 3 out of the 5.
I mean, they put it on the board, Final Destination. I have watched them all in the last month. I have kind of read up on it like today, but it's also it's kind of annoying to answer questions about these movies.
I'm okay if you want to spin again. There's like maybe again, 1 or 2 that are definitely worse, but
yeah,
there's some better.
Again?
Well, we're going to try. Fingers crossed. This could turn out so poorly.
I kind of agree with what Luis is saying about answering Final Destination questions.
This wheel loves Child's Play.
Well, shit.
Mia Goth.
Oh, I should have waited to read.
Well,
okay. All right, I'm going to ask you some. Woo! Mia Goth.
Hey, how long are you holding in? 20 minutes?
I thought you were doing a bit.
Yeah. All right. So your first question in the lovely catalog of Mia Goth. How many stories make up the anthology The House?
I believe it's 3.
Sure. I've never seen it. Don't have a clue. I believe you.
Just go for it, right?
Yeah, why not?
3 final answer.
That was the question I didn't think anybody would get right. It is 3.
Good job, Luis.
The movie is cool. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm surprised somebody else saw it. Thank you, Luis.
All right, beautiful.
Your second question. Where does Maxine's friend Leon work in Maxine?
Who the fuck is Leon? Oh.
At the video store, right?
Is it a video store? Is it a sex store?
I believe it's a video store.
Video store,
Yeah, they just have it in the back. Let's go.
Yeah.
Video store, final answer.
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay. I think if you get this one right, there's no way that they could come back. So your third question. Who plays Billy, the middle brother of the titular Marrowbone family?
I know that it's Charlie Heaton and George McKay, but which one is the older, who is the middle?
Well, the middle, oh, shit.
It's Stranger Things kid or 1917
the
kid.
Stranger Things kid, I thought was the younger.
Let's go, George McKay, right?
I guess.
George McKay, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a point steal. Who plays Billy, the middle brother of the titular Marrowbone family?
It is Charlie Heaton.
All right.
Yep, Charlie Heaton. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Well, okay. Good job.
Yeah. Your next question. What is RJ's role on the video shoot in X?
RJ, he's the guy with the glasses, right? He's the videographer. He's the camera guy.
Cameraman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
He a videographer, camera person, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal.
Maybe I don't know who RJ is.
What is RJ's role in the video shoot in X?
Is he the boom mic operator or something?
No,
is there a guy who holds the boom mic?
No, that was Jenna Ortega. I thought.
Oh, that was Jenna Ortega. Okay.
I thought he was the cameraman too.
Probably use a repeat here because we need it.
Yeah, repeat.
What is RJ's role on the video shoot in X?
Oh shit.
Director, maybe? Is he the director?
I thought that was Wayne. We can guess director. Director. Final answer.
RJ is the director. If only Luis had listened to him talk about his vision.
Jesus. All right, 2 steals here for.
However, if they hit this for any point value, it will still be a knockout.
Still entertaining.
Your final question: how does Pearl kill her father in Pearl?
Oh.
I think we should go multiple.
Well, that would be smart to stop giving away 2-point steals. That would we must bob the crap out of this and just gave this away. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Just be smart.
A, pushes him in the lake. B, poisons him. C, smothers him. Or D, pushes his wheelchair down the stairs.
Was this the guy that they pushed into for the alligator?
He is in a.
Or no, I'm thinking X. I think.
Yeah.
5.
Let's repeat, right?
Just repeat the options.
Repeating the options, yes. Pushes him in the lake. B, poisons him. C, smothers him. Or D, pushes his wheelchair down the stairs.
I'm starting to think. I don't know why smothers is popping up.
Yeah,
I feel like they just use like a pillow or something.
Yeah, because I think he's in the bath or something, right?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I think
let's
smothers.
C, final answer.
And your winners. Never sober, somewhat scary. She does smother him to Mercy kill him. Wow, making me use all these questions. My goodness. Let's put this back. We'll put these guys backstage. Talk to the crazed butt stabbers, guys. Child's Play, huh?
Oh man.
So I've seen. I say I don't like that franchise. I've only seen the first movie, and I thought it was really just and I never got around to watching the rest of them because of that.
Funny because the second one's the best one, so you should have. If you go out for one more, you'd be hooked.
Yeah.
Zach, what's your excuse?
I just had a bad game all around. Sorry, Dylan.
It's all right.
All right,
I wasn't doing much better, so it's fine.
When you do come back, are there any teams left on your hit list you'd like to play?
No.
All right.
I'll play anyone.
We'd love some new teams. If you got any friends that want to play, we could do the whole whatever Nick and Tim route. Just invite all our friends and have them just come on here and know nothing. I'd love to do that too. All right. We'll put you guys backstage. We'll talk to you both soon. Dylan, we'll see you soon. So
okay.
All right. Bringing today's winners. This guy.
Who saw that shit coming?
Who would have thought this was gonna happen? Anthony stealing my shtick. How you guys feeling?
Before this match, Anthony and I, we texted a little bit and we were both like, yeah, there's a slight chance we might win. Maybe a teeny tiny chance. And now this is fucking TKO. What the fuck happened?
Jesus
Christ.
That's a KO, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
A reluctant KO, but a KO.
I don't know the verbiage.
You tried to give it away. You tried to
yeah.
take 3. You did everything.
I should have asked for a score update because I was like, if we keep doing this, we could have just went multiple choice and probably won in the end, but
it was a little bit dumb, but who cares in the end? It was a lot of fun, because I'm giving the bit away. I actually do like Dylan and Zach. They are very nice people.
They are.
Yeah.
What I said in the beginning, I didn't mean that at all. They are very cool and
games.
Yeah. Holy shit! I'm actually flabbergasted.
Who we have here? I don't know. It could be. I have to look.
Other than Dylan telling me I need to win more to play better people, he's a great guy. I will not let him live that down for a while. There you go. I won. So there you go. But no.
In the immortal words of Payson Johnson, why don't you just get good? Get good at trivia. Yeah.
Sounds familiar. Different word for someone.
That being said, we'll drop you guys back out. You will be playing again shortly because there's not really a picture, but I'm going to figure out who the contenders
Would
are.
not expect us to really be in the picture, so it's cool.
We'll have to play more to figure that out. So we'll see you guys soon.
Just outside the picture.
What do you think about that, Aaron?
Yeah, I mean, it was a very, very good round one for one team, and the other had a little bit of a slow start, and then obviously wasn't able to get started at all with getting the one category they didn't want on both their spins. So that's just the wheel coming down to it a little bit. But at the same point, you know, they're a good team. The butt stabbers will be back and crazier than ever.
Be back stabbing butts before
Yep.
Yeah.
Never sober, sometimes scary, or always scary, or whatever type of scary they are. They're a really great team, and they're clicking today.
Luis, the former singles champion. I haven't said that. Dylan, also former singles champion, but Luis, the second ever champion in this league,
Yes.
beating Jeremy Potters, who also is a champion for some reason.
Yes, we have a bunch of random champions, and then my wife was just on a reign. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who they get to face next, both these teams, and they'll both be back. So,
well, if you made it this far in the video, we'd appreciate a like, a comment, a subscribe, a share. If you have neighbors that want to play trivia, if there's people that that live down the hall from you that just want to be on the internet, have them play, because it's a good model. I think we're gonna adopt that model too. Schedule here is always the same. Sunday, whenever my daughter stops being busy, Why Lives Loves Horror will come back. Will and I are never busy. We are losers. We are fucking losers. And every week we put out verses and no one watches it. So continue to not watch that. Aaron's show, people watch, though. Must be a lot of potheads in the community because they love Aaron.
right.
And then Why We Love Horror on Thursdays and Why We Love Horror Trivia on Fridays. You're watching it. But until next time, I'm JWMaher. That's Aaron Brooks. For Anthony, for Luis, for Zach, and Dylan, we appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next week, or maybe later if this is the first episode. I don't know.
Game over.
I'll fucking kill you!